in knowledge about the life insurance product. Earlier also we have seen the yesterday's session that one of the main areas of development is building awareness to the customers. The second incident happened when I myself went to an insurance company to review the medical malpractice policy of my brother. Normally for doctors they require 3 years insurance policy, continuous policy, medical malpractice policy to get their license. So I thought that I am a knowledgeable person, I can review his policy because he was located in a remote area. So I took that responsibility and I calculated the premium as per the pro rata scale. Because here we are not cancelling the policy, that is the standard everybody understands. So when I went to the counter, the person could not understand the difference between short period scale and pro rata refund. So it was very difficult for me. He was going back and forth, back and forth. So he came back with the figure and he said it was 300 riyal as per my calculations. So I told him that this is not, I am not going to pay you 300 extra. Then he came back again with some 200 riyal extra. Then I said, this is the way how you should calculate. You bring the calculator, I will tell you how to calculate pro rata refund. But he again came back with a figure which was 48 riyals extra and he said, take it or leave it. If you want, you renew your policy or just you go elsewhere. So this is the, I ended up paying 48 riyals extra. And here again you say lack of skill, lack of knowledge. There was a delay. Instead of calculating the premium within 3 minutes, he took more than half an hour. And I was not willing to wait for more than that. And normally, as everybody is saying that the most important asset of the insurance industry is its human capital or manpower resources. But unfortunately, the human capital is undernourished and undervalued. How do you nourish this human capital? How do you enhance its value? How do you appreciate its value? It is through education. Education is an investment for superior job performance. I strongly believe that education is an investment for superior job performance. And education also creates this value for excellence. Education also builds a positive approach and it brings creative attitude. Positive approach, creative attitude, and it also helps in creating productive environment as well as boosting the productivity. Regarding the qualification part, as George has explained to you in detail, the IFC is the first certification. IFC Insurance Foundation Certificate Examination was the first certification available in Saudi Arabia, and this was made compulsory by SAMA, which was a very good step. Lot of people who have not undergone training or understood the terminology of insurance were able to undergo training and education, self-education or training through some institute or through some teachers or some faculty members, and they were able to pass in the examination. And this has become a stepping stone to further qualifications. People now they are going towards various different qualifications. They are going towards Insurance Institute of India licensure. They are going towards Certificate of Chartered Insurance Institute. They are going towards Associate of CPCU. They are going for some other qualifications because this has built up a competition. Even I did my qualification because of competition. In 1989, when I was selected as a direct recruit by one of the leading insurance companies, when I saw that during induction program, when I saw that every branch has one fellow, more than one associate, and many licensees. That means everybody is qualified. So I cannot remain aloof. So I did immediately. I joined in the late 1989, 27 November, when the examination was over. So the next year, immediately next year, that's 1990, I passed 3 papers and got my licensure. And 1991, I passed 3 papers of associate. And 1992, I passed another 3 papers of associate and got my associate qualification. And then in 1994, I passed 3 papers of fellowship. And 1994, I was in Saudi Arabia before the examinations were held. And I was in a limbo for 6 years because of lack of competitiveness. The people were not respecting the qualification. So I had to stay back and take a back step. And then in 2000, I did my fellowship. And then 2004, I did my ACII. And in 2012, I was able to complete my FCII. So this is the way that we should have right competition. And any education or training program will definitely help in enhancing the productivity. And it will also help in acquiring the qualification as well as help in achieving the goals of an individual as well as an organization. With this, I would like to end. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Khan. The third question is directed to Mr. Bandar Fawzan. He is the HR manager and administrator, senior manager. And this is where we're going to get into the cost-benefit analysis. If you can talk to us a little bit about it. And from your experiences, how this particular plan will relate to your organization. Are these internationally recognized training and educational programs achievable under the current economical and educational environment in Saudi Arabia?
Well, I will answer that in two parts. The first part from the government side. Saudi government has been recognized the importance of the training and education for the last few years, actually the 6 years, has approved the King Abdullah Scholarship, along with opening a lot of universities and recognized the insurance as important major in the industry. That's why many universities in the KSA now has opened the insurance bachelor degree on the universities. Also on the other side of the importance of the insurance, the growth from 2009 up to now, as mentioned,